What is going on, guys? It's Tony from Lomo Paintball, and today I am going over infamous protective cases.
What? What's in the box?
That is right. That is right. Infamous has their own line of protective cases. A beautiful tank case and a very, very nice regulator case. So without further ado, let's jump on into this bad boy. What is in the box, Mark? You had to ask, so we shall see. Crack this bad boy open. None other than the Skeleton Squad Pro DNA tank case. So I'm gonna slide this stuff over a little bit. First off, you can see I pulled it out of the box by a very nice, it's got a rubber grip handle here, carrying handle. So it's just not a case that you have to lug around without a handle. It's got a nice carrying handle on it. Hey, first impression is everything. Obviously, Infamous always coming out with a nice slick design. Tank looks good. It's crispy. What do you think, Mark?
No, I like it. You know what I was afraid of?
What?
Is that it was going to look like an Exalt knockoff.
Okay, and it doesn't. It's got its own kind of tubular design.
Yes.
It looks good. I like it. Cracking it open. While we're doing that, these things retail $24.95. That is excellent to keep your extremely expensive tank protected, well, kept and safe, especially if you're traveling on airlines too. All right, so let's crack this bad boy on open. All right. And first impressions, Mark. What I see a carabiner, so you can definitely use this thing, hook it on the outside of the tank case, and then strap it to your gear bag if you're, getting around the field and not trying to carry another thing in your hand. So it comes with a carabiner. That's a nice feature.
Not rated for hiking. Don't use it to climb a mountain.
No, not rated for hiking at all. So first things first, what I'm noticing. You do have a slot for your tank here. It's got a nice mesh covering too, a little bit of padding in there. And you may be wondering what that spot is for. So the best thing about this infamous tank case, in my opinion, you're putting your tank over here. So I got this nice skeleton air system by Infamous. We're putting our tank over here. It's gonna sit nice on this side. And if you guys needed to carry an extra reg or anything like that, you can actually carry another reg inside of this case. And you'd be like, how does that even work? So I've got a Infamous reg over here. It's the Haymaker 500 by Powerhouse, and it's got the Infamous logo on there. So we're going to strap this bad boy in here on this side and show you how this can actually hold your tank. Separate reg on this side. I'm going to close it on up. We're going to zip it up, and there's that. You're on your way. Obviously, the Infamous guys do a lot of traveling. A lot of you players out there travel, have to go on airlines. This is a nice, secure way to keep your expensive stuff protected.
I was going to say, and that's nice because then the reg can come off your tank when you're traveling.
100%. If you don't even want to carry an extra reg, that's obviously up to you. Most people don't have two, but some do. So if you want to carry an extra reg just in case you have a bad day at the field, need to swap them out real quick, you can do that. Or you can obviously simply, when you go to travel, you're taking your reg off your tank, store it in that slot, keep your tank on the other side. Whatever you guys want to do, this case is definitely universal, and you can do what you want with it.
Universal? So you mean this Ninja tank will fit in it too?
Yes. Yes. So this, obviously people have asked us questions, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Well, does it fit a Ninja tank? Well, yeah, it would fit a Ninja tank as well. So
and what size tank was that Ninja? Sorry.
Even with the extra rag, we're going to close that bad boy on up. And that Ninja that we just put in there was a 77 cubic inch. And obviously these are 80 cubic inch. So it'll fit pretty much any tank on the market unless you've got some honking 90 or something crazy like that. But yes, it will fit any tank on the market. You want to take that, Mark?
I will.
All right, so enough about the tank case, which is obviously it's beautiful. These things retail at 25 bucks. Like I said, it's a great price point. Let's move on to the Regulator case. I'm gonna throw this one. I'll just take that one off of there. Yeah, dude. So Infamous also has a Regulator case. Those retail at 15 bucks. So once again, if you didn't want to just buy the tank case, it holds the reg and the tank, you can buy a nice little nifty Regulator case. Let's crack into this. So like I said, $15. Once again, Infamous is all about their products looking nice. Nice little reg case there. Pop that bad boy open.
Does anybody else have a reg case on the market?
I think there's a couple that might, but they're not as stylish as this, Mark. I can tell you that much. Oh. So this one's got a mesh dual pocket on this side if you want to carry any extra, sometimes Allens to actually if you want to get inside of your reg and do some maintenance on it, you can store stuff like that, little grease, whatever you guys want to do on the one side. And then this is actually the side. Once again, another carabiner here, and it does come with the hook to hook the carabiner on. And this is where the reg is going to go. So I know this one obviously is brand new. It's got no air in the tank. Mark, if there was, you're about to see a show. And silver infamous reg. Man, I think he did a really, really good job with the design, the overall vision of these products. So for 15 bucks, for 25 bucks, you guys can keep your expensive stuff protected when you're traveling, going to the field, whatever the case may be. And this is the this is the infamous reg case alone, and the combo tank case, reg case. Do you have any questions, Mark, before we close this bad boy on out?
I don't. Not from me.
Okay, all right.
I think those are pretty good. 25, 15 bucks.
It's a good price point.
Yeah.
Obviously, the design, the overall look, the functionality of them is the most important. Keeping your expensive product safe. So big shout out to Travis over at Infamous. He works his butt off and he comes out with some pretty good products. So
awesome. And we've got those tanks in stock too.
Yeah,
right?
oh yeah, of course. LoneWolfPaintball.com. There would be nobody else.
All right. From the YouTubes, Patron 362, he must take a couple of days off.
Okay.
Wants to know, when are we coming to Skirmish?
We actually had planned on going to Skirmish this year with obviously all the COVID stuff. We only got to travel once or twice so far, but Lone Wolf Paintball will be coming to Skirmish eventually, and trust me, we'll put out a video. I've heard a lot of good things. That's a giant event, thousands of people from what I've heard. So we will make it there eventually. Just stay tuned. If you follow us on social media, obviously, you'll know when we're headed to Skirmish, but it's on the list.
There you go. If you get a question, leave it in the comments below. Otherwise, go to lonewolfpaintball.com, get the best products in the game, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you next time.
Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching.